G'day everyone, welcome back to the channel, Aussie Dad Life. Wanted to talk to you today about the Echo CS-590 chainsaw. I've had this now for around 3 years. It's a 59cc saw. It's an absolute cracker. I bought it back when the dollar wasn't too bad, and I think it only cost me about $400 delivered in Australian. Over here in Australia, I think they retail now for around the $1,300 mark. It's got a 20-inch bar but can run up to 24 inches, and it's a professional grade series saw, which was one of the reasons why I bought it, as opposed to some of the cheaper homeowner versions. I use it all through winter. I probably cut up to anywhere between 15 to 20 cubic meters of wood a year. My fire literally runs 24/7 all through winter, and it's still on its original. It's still on its original bar. It's I've got a couple of spare chains that I swapped as I'm going along, but overall it's been a great saw. It's not too heavy. It has got plastic handles as opposed to steel, and all of that, but it starts up normally in 4 or 5 pulls. So I haven't fired this up for about a month, but I'm nearly out of wood, so I've got to just cut up a few extra long bits that I've got out the backyard so I can fit them in the fire before I go and get another load of wood. So I'll be keen to see how quickly it takes to start up. Alright, so let's give it a go. So pull the choke out, flick it up so it goes, put the decompress in. So I'm guessing 5 pulls from cold. Push the choke in. So, job done. As you can see, I'll go down and I'll do a bit more of a review later tonight when the boys are in bed, and just talk a bit more about it in depth. So. Watch out, how about it? No. We need that. Alright, so we're back in the shed now after finishing cutting up that wood. Like I mentioned, it's an Echo CS-590. It's a 59cc saw. You can get them with a 24-inch or a 20-inch bar. This one comes with a 20-inch. Like I mentioned, I've had it for about 3-4 years now. It's classed as a professional grade saw. It does have a plastic handle. The next model up, which is I think the CS-600 or the CS-620, has the steel handle. But the actual engine components and so on is classed as a professional grade saw. So things that I like about it: A, for the size, for the power. If you're cutting firewood for yourself, to keep your home heater running, I think around a 60cc saw is pretty much perfect. You can go a little bit smaller if you're, if you're going to be swinging off it a lot longer during the day, because they can be pretty tiring to swing off all day. Now, the other thing is, obviously, if you're a professional, 60cc is not going to cut it. You want something with way more grunt, bigger bar, etc. Most of the wood that I cut is around anywhere from sort of 10 inches up to around the 16, 18 inch mark on the large side. I can obviously cut bigger, but the properties that I have access to, that's the sort of tree size, which sort of works well. I can pick it up, throw it in. I don't really have to split it. I can just split it all at home. It allows me to get in and out really easy. So things that I like, things that I don't like. The air filter on this, very easy to get to. You just undo the back end here. Just make sure that's all in shot. There we go. So as you can see, she's a bit clogged up. Need to give it a bit of a clean, etc. But I really like it. Nice, easy. The thing it didn't have was there's no rubber O seals on the air filter, which I find interesting. So what I did was I put a little rubber grommet on the inside on the little hole there. I'm not sure if you can see. I just found one that fitted and plonked it on there to sort of stop the dust from going in. Seems to work out pretty well. I'll have to get a new one because that air filter is pretty much kaput. It's very easy to tune. As you've seen, started up on I think it was the third pull, which is probably the first time it's done that for a little while. It normally takes 5 or 6. It's got the decompression valve, so you're not there getting your shoulder ripped out. Then again, it is only a 5960cc saw. The oiler, chain oiler, works a treat. You can spin that out. You can put a bigger bar. It's got plenty of oil coming out onto it. I am going to get a bigger bar for it. Just haven't done that at the time. And the other good thing is it doesn't leak. So you can put it down somewhere. After you finish, obviously, let it, after you finish using it, you need to give it 10-15 minutes. But if you put it away, it's not going to leak oil everywhere, all over whatever it's sitting on, which is a great thing. And Echo, good reliability. Family have got a few different tools from Echo over the years. They still are running, so I don't have any problems there from a performance perspective. Like I said, the bar, as long as you keep flipping the bar, keep dressing it and making it nice and flat, works a treat. I'm using at the moment the chain that I'm running. I can't remember what the name of it is, but it cost me $75 for 2 chains. And if you just keep flipping in between them, I think they'll last me a long time. I can normally cut my 6x4 trailer completely full on like one sharpen. Don't have to worry about sharpening. I'll just bring it back home. But if I do have some problem, I've always got the spare chain. So yeah, it's just a semi-chisel type chain. And apart from that, I think it's a really good saw. If you can find something, for less than $1,000 that's going to do you, and it's probably going to last me my entire life, I really can't rate the Echo saw high enough. People talk about the the Stihls and the Huskies and so on, all great saws. My mate who runs a mower shop, Echo Shindewa, owned by the same people, same company. He said these products are, and he's a Husky dealer as well. He said these things are just as good as those. So I took his advice and got it, and haven't really looked back. So, like I said, the petrol tank, it works out really well. I can cut, like I said, a full load, and I don't have to normally fill the tank up. So one full tank of the bar oil, and my 6x4 trailer's full. I'm done. I'm back home. Don't have to worry about it. So it suits me down to the ground. It's handy. It's not super big. Like overall, the entire length is 3 feet probably. This comes with I've got just a plastic guard that goes over the chain to stop it from getting ripped or caught on things. Like I said, it probably weighs around 10 kilos, I suppose. And overall, I think it's a fantastic saw. It hasn't given me a single bit of problem since I've had it. It's never been to a dealer. I've just tuned it myself, looking at YouTube videos, etc. I think it does a pretty good job. And yeah, hope you've enjoyed the video. I'll catch you on the next one. Leave us a comment, give us a thumbs up, and I'll see you on the next one. Cheers.